I'll say thank you to every single one of you who showed up today. Like, it means so much for us and this server. And yeah.
Elemental SMP, the most competitive, sweaty, and dangerous Minecraft server in the entire world. The server is filled with players who sought to do good, doing anything they could to maintain the stability of the server. Some players tried to become the most powerful on the server, the balance between life and death, an afterthought. While others sought the thrill of a fight or the completeness of power, which brings me to my story, and I fall into none of these categories. You see, I have played this server for over a year, and this is my full journey. I rage baited every single member until, yeah, you're just gonna see what happened. But let's just say I ended up getting killed thousands of times and didn't go too great for me. When I logged on, there was one player online, and this would be my first victim. The first rage bait strategy I'm gonna be using is just like trying to pathetically kill the guy. Yeah, I made these guys mad enough to kill me when I stood behind them for a screenshot. That's pretty mad. So my next course of action is to try and rage bait a whole team, known as the Brothers. This group are the only people on the entire server that have actually killed me legitimately. It all started in my home, Spawn's public base. the innocent spawn players had managed to push the brothers out, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna rage bait them as well. Today was session day, which is when all the players of the server log on for an event, and I knew I had to do some supreme rage baiting. This next strategy was what I was hoping I could kill players with. Now, the strategy was getting a bunch of armor and tools onto a zombie villager and picking them up, then delivering it to a player and killing them. Now, at the start of the server, a player named Shampoos had supplied me with enough gear to last me for a week, and I hadn't used any of it up until this point, so I decided to jump 2 players. But while I was so distracted having fun, S Shampoo's, the only teammate I had left on the server, was getting attacked by every single good player on the entire server, all 8 of them. Mixed had been killed. Now all S Shampoos had to do was kill the rest of them. Easier said than done. It was over. S Shampoos had lost the mace, the thing everyone on the server had been fighting for the entire season, and it was lost to Thas, placing 3 TNT. I wasn't gonna stand for this. Next season, I was gonna make sure Thas did not get out of this unpunished. SMP is a Minecraft server where spawn gets griefed every 4 days, meaning there's a distinct lack of food and resources around the main spawn area, making it one of the hardest spawns to escape in all of Minecraft. Can I escape this spawn without dying once, or will I just become another one of the victims? My mining trip going extremely well, I would return to the surface searching for a village, which I would eventually find. So after finding a village and a farmer villager that I could trade with, I decided to mine up every single hay bale in this village and trade it with the farmer to eventually unlock 2 different very important trades that would allow me to unlock infinite food and infinite golden apples. The farmer villager offered to trade me golden carrots and apples. Now this would allow me, combined with the light apple recipe, to obtain golden apples and golden carrots for an infinite amount of time, as I could pick the villager up and essentially create an infinite trading hall, all portable. This village also provided me with a Fletcher, an armorer, and a weaponsmith, allowing me to max out my gear and earn experience quickly, which is basically just a very good trading hall which I can keep all inside a bundle. After using the portable trading hall to max out my armor and weaponry, I decided to go for golden apples and try find a teammate with an actual good base, and I managed to. Now, by using a bunch of enchanted books and a villager setup, I could trade for emeralds, which got me XP, and I could smelt my gold, all while enchanting some books to combine with my armor, and eventually get myself a full Protection 3 diamond armor set, which would mean I'm very well equipped to deal with the other players on the server. With all the useless books I was getting, like piercing, I could then grindstone them for more enchanted levels, which let me get more protection and unbreaking. So, with my armor set now being fully Protection 3, I decided to make a stash where I could put all of the enchanted books I hadn't used yet, which I could come in handy later. Because I was about to go mining for gold and I didn't want to have a ton of enchanted books on me taking up my inventory. So, after my quick mining trip, I was invited to a voice call by a player called Powerful. He was one of the richest players on the server, with his base, one of the greatest bases in the whole server, had survived the plug-in arc, a devastating arc which wiped out most of the server's resources, and the reason why Spawn looks the way it is. During this call, I tried to convince Powerful, who had no teammates after the plug-in war, that I was a worthy addition to his team, as his base was practically uninhabited. He was one of the first people I'd seen log on all day, so I tried to make a good impression. At first, he clearly didn't trust me, as I was a new player on the server with no previous history with anyone, and his base had been one of the longest standing bases of all time. But I managed to convince Powerful to meet up with me and supply me with some gear. Before I could convince him any further, he began showing me to his base. I was really confused by this, as it took little to no convincing, but I wasn't about to complain about getting a free maxed out base. I ended up arriving at the base, which featured an auto brewer, an auto smelter, all the villagers I could ever need. Materials, golden apples. This is what gave me the materials to fight other players for the rest of the server. This base was enough. What I haven't mentioned yet is before Powerful, there was actually another teammate. I think his name was PRJ. This player still wanted to be my teammate, and I still wanted to be his teammate, but I couldn't just leak Powerful's base. There was no clue what he would do with it. So I decided, instead of becoming his teammate, I would do a fight with him, and if he beat me, I'd vouch for him to be on Powerful's team.
This guy, and he thinks I have Prot 1 gear when I'm fully maxed. I did not.
My game was lagging. Even though I had the advantage in every single way, I could barely see where he was. I would have to win this fight. If I didn't, I'd be forever looked at as a joke in the eyes of the server. Shortly after this kill, my ally Vervain invited me to a group, and I said I wanted to kill Flaming, so we allied with Thas and headed to Spawn to get Flaming's location. However, as Vervain was still far from Spawn, I'd have to take this fight all on my own. It was at this point I realized I had to escape. Barvine informed me that Dr. Mike was headed to spawn. He was the holder of almost all the legendary weapons on the server and the leader of the Imperium, one of the server's most feared organizations.
Oh, great.
Dr. Mike was letting me leave, and I had no idea why. But as Flaming escaped, I was still hungry for a kill, so the next day I got in a VC with one of the server's B tiers. A pretty good player, but I thought I could be on par with him. Because Dr. Mike had let me go earlier, I hopped in a VC with him and tried to go join the Imperium. He accepted me, and I now had an allyship with Dr. Mike and the rest of the Imperium. After a short break from the server, I returned, and Dr. Mike and Pierce's, two members of the Imperium, were online. I just logged on when they managed to kill Vass and Spinterno, two of my enemies on the server. Now, I thought this was a perfect opportunity to 1v1 Vass, but I didn't realize he would have a trap up his sleeve. This was it. My time on the server was over. As I sat at spawn, I realized I had no teammates to help me, no enemies to fight, no legendary weapons to hunt. This was my final day on the server. This is my base on the Elemental SMP. And like, this just doesn't cut it. Galazzi only had like a few days to work on this, and yeah, he did quite a good job, but I'm gonna spend in the next few days upgrading this in order to kill one of my rivals on the server, and hopefully it turns out well. Bro, Galazzi genuinely stacked up this base for me. I'll do the villager stuff, because he's not here right now, but he's got his villagers, he's got all the ores we could ever need. Apples, I'm gonna make some more gaps actually. As many as I can. But yeah, Galazzi has genuinely stacked up this base insanely well. Like, this is actually insane. All I need to do is literally gather villagers, and that's it. And then I'll be stacked up and ready to like bring people online to fight. So I need stone or other stuff. The first thing I'm gonna do is smelt all my resources. Now I needed to physically expand the base, so that's what I was gonna do. This would allow me to have more villagers, more farms, more everything. Now, with a mason villager, they traded 10 clay for 1 emerald, so I was about to go destroy my local river for all its clay. The last part to any complete base is librarians, to provide any enchantment book I would need, and this takes painfully long to do. Mending for 10 emeralds. That is amazing. Now, I couldn't just magically be good in the kit I decided to fight Vervain in, so I'd have to practice in it. So finally, the day of the fight had arrived. Yeah, I got destroyed. I had lost my final fight ever on Elemental. I am truly the biggest loser this server has ever seen.